3, 2, 1, go, action!
Charlie Mark. Charlie Mark.
It's a pleasure to have you back, sir. It's an honor.
Cracks me up when people pull guns on people. Just shoot them. You're not a killer. I am.
I mean, that's the idea, really, you know, is where is Nick going? Where's Donnie going? Can they trust each other? There's this real Butch Cassidy and Sundance element, except maybe it's even more than that, because at the same time, one is still a cop and one's a villain, and who is ultimately gonna screw over the other one, or not, you know? You never quite know which way it's gonna go, and that's a fascinating thing to play, and that's the thing that I was saying is very tricky, because we're not just dealing with the technicalities of this story, we're also talking about these two characters who are starting to bond, surprisingly.
Fucking Orli. Hey, fucking Orli.
Depends on my mood. Right now, fine. It's pretty good.
This is the entire theater. We've recce'd every security measure in the district. As you can see, there are no dead zones. So we have to create one. There are 127 cameras fed into central security right here at this kiosk.
I really feel like Donnie, in this one, you kind of start to see who he really is, and even then, it's still just the surface. In the first Den of Thieves, he's kind of just the guy in the background because, you know, he's the mastermind behind everything. So he doesn't want to make waves. He doesn't want to stand out. But yeah, Donnie is now in his own element. He's calling the shots. He knows what he brings to the table, and he realizes what a major asset he is. And, you know, Donnie can do it without you, but you can't do it without Donnie.
Pull guns on people. Why don't you shoot them? You're not a killer.
Under his triceps.
Oh, you pushed me. All right.
And now, get hands here. Whatever you can. That's good.
For me to please Slavko was a real challenge because, you know, Slavko is supposed to be Serbian, so I have to learn some Serbian languages. I'm Italian, and I have to speak English too, so it was a really challenge for me to do all these things. And then we have to do a lot of action stuff, so it was funny, but it was at the same time, you know, a little bit intense. So if I have to say a word to explain what Slavko will do in this movie, I would love to say intense.
All in there, because then it makes your self-confidence like leaves the whole thing turn around. Because then there's a lull, which is still then it's like. And then you do that. Did I do the chuckle better? And then put it on us, get it? Hand it to him. And when you pass it to him, you're passing. You're like, you know what I'm saying? In other words, you're purposely giving it to him. Part of the whole, you know.
The best part of making this movie was to see
the relationships that the cast built with one another, starting with Jerry and O'Shea, and the brotherhood and the bond and the sisterhood between all of us. All the Panthers, from Evin to Salvatore to Dino Kelly, to see all those characters come to life and to see how everybody got along, and to see the love between everybody brought it every single day, the enthusiasm and the love that everybody brought to this project is really, it's touching, you know. And I'll say, he's opening it, now it's open. For opening it, you're like nervous, and then you open it, and you're like, holy fuck. I mean, you've seen it before, you know, but it's like, dude, it's working like this is crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuchs still firing. Yes. Nick, Slavko fire back, right? Yeah. And then that's this whole run, right? Yes. Then in the third run, we'll have Nick go in and Slavko, and then open the door. Oh, hold it. So blue Audi in front. Yeah. Right. Nick comes out. Yeah. Slavko through the window. Yeah. Fire back. They drop back. Alec comes forward. Yeah. Right. Alec and Slavko coming forward. Should we keep Terry?
We're gonna do another.
I wrote in the script specifically the Porsche Taycan as the car in the script before I had any idea Porsche was going to be involved, knowing that of course they probably won't be involved and may become an Audi or a Peugeot or who knows, or Renault, whatever. Two things about the sequence. I wanted to be tactically spot on, meaning there is a very specific way to fight a gunfight from vehicle to vehicle. So I wanted to show that. So I worked with my advisor Slavko Ilic as to the specifics of vehicle-to-vehicle gun battle and what that looks like and what one does, how it differs from, you know, CQB or whatever. So scripted that and then put in the Porsche Taycan because of the specifics of the road. Again, all the roads as written were based on real roads that I drove, and it is the first electric car chase ever. And also the rigs they built for us, from the biscuit rig to the pod, had never been done before on the electric cars. So the end result, I think, has been pretty spectacular. Yeah, we gotta do it again. That part was amazing. Yeah. Okay, the blue Audi needs to be more in front, not the red Audi.
All the way around, and then when it hits, then you end up throwing your body over. But up until that point, as we're spinning,
because you're trying to
right?
You're trying to brace against it, but your momentum is throwing you to the left.
I saw him go to the right, and I think that's because as the car's spinning, actually,
You're
it's
trying-
almost like because we're actually spinning, and it's like we're in reverse. So you're actually not going to the left. We're in reverse. We're going to the right, backwards, and then as it hits, like what do you think? Yeah, I think as the car goes out like this, your momentum would be going to right, and then as it hits, of course you boom go to the left, and then you can bounce off of something.
In other words, as you're turning, you're trying to resist. You're resisting. But when you hit, boom, and then whiplash is to the right. Yeah.
This was a tricky one because there was so much maneuvering of guns inside a Porsche, which, much as it's a beautiful car, it wasn't designed for you know, full-length guns, reloading. And then the tricky thing in this was a lot of the time we were firing backwards, so it was tricky. And it was, I'm not gonna lie, scary. You know, the stuff, it's a huge car chase sequence. It's fantastic, and there's various cars involved and swinging around each other, and guys jumping out, firing, jumping back in, reloading, firing, getting hit, almost getting hit, hitting them hitting us, things smashing up the whole time, so you're constantly being covered in glass and bits of metal or bullets. It was full on.
Boom, 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 boom.
Very good, very good.
Roll down window, Nick, go out the window. Okay, cut.
see that back?
Lights off. Yeah, get out. Yes. Fire. Yeah. That was fun. That was fucking bananas.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fucking bananas.
Shoot.
That was great.
Fucking hell.
Fucking bananas.
Woo.
3, 2, 1, action!
Action.
Your suit. It's an ISR. Records in every direction.
Well, you sure this thing works?
I've worn these in 500 jewelry stores. I know they work.
Right. Well, you're a woman. They tend to get frisked, especially beautiful ones.
Well, neither do cops. Okay, neither do cops, especially good ones. Ones can't read it.
It's great to see Gerard during the first Den of Thieves. Christian kept the outlaws and the regulators separate, so it wasn't a lot of hanging out between cops and robbers. So I didn't really get a chance to pick his brain or kind of really kick it in the first film. So this go around, we talk a whole lot more. He's my neighbor, so I'm seeing him every day. But Gerard is a cool dude. He definitely has the experience with action movies. I mean, every damn thing he does is an action movie. So he's well versed in the genre. And yeah, been picking his brain, getting tips, getting, pats on the back when I deserve it, which is all the time. And yeah, it's been a great ride. My man Jerry.
Good. Venga, siguiente. O lo poca, tom, lo poca, tom. A ver, lo poca, controla lo poca. Vamos, Leal, vamos.
As difficult as that may sound, so we are. Use these scents.
Guapo, eso, tío, se mola mucho más así. ¿Pero qué hacemos? ¿Por qué? Muchísimo más guapo. Action.
red for 60. Corner red for 60. Go. Slavko. High jog on it. Hands on shoulders. Hands on shoulders. Slavko. Corner red. 8-5. You're ready. Three, two, one, throw.